Okay, today we're going to read chapters 8 and 9. And chapter 8 is called Vampire Bats? Wait, said Jack, panting. I think we got away. Jack and Annie stopped running and caught their breath. Where are we? Said Jack. Where's the monkey? Said Annie, looking back at the forest. Do you think the jaguar caught him? No, monkeys are fast, said Jack. Of course, jaguars are fast too, Jack thought, but he didn't want to tell Annie that. I hope he's okay, said Annie. Squeak! Peanut peeked out of Annie's pocket. Peanut, I almost forgot about you, said Annie. Are you okay? The mouse just stared at Annie with her big eyes. She looks scared, said Jack. Poor Peanut. Poor monkey, said Annie. She looked around at the forest. We'd better check the book, Jack said. He pulled out the book. He turned the pages, searching for help. He stopped at a picture of a scary creature. Oh, man, what's this? He said. Jack read the writing below the picture. It said, Vampire bats live in the Amazon rainforest. At night, they quietly bite their victims and suck their blood. Oh, vampire bats. We are going to make a vampire bat today. Vampire bats, said Jack. He felt faint. Vampire bats, said Annie. Jack nodded. After dark. Annie and Jack looked around. The rainforest seemed to be getting even darker. Yikes, said Annie. She looked at Jack. Maybe we should go home. Jack nodded. For once, he agreed with her. But what about our mission? Said Annie. What about Morgan? We'll come back, said Jack. We'll have to be prepared. So we'll come back tomorrow. Right now, which way is the treehouse? Said Jack. This way, said Annie, pointing. That way, said Jack, pointing in the opposite direction. They looked at each other. We're lost, they said together. Squeak! Don't worry, Peanut. Annie started to pat the mouse again. Then she stopped. Squeak! 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 Jack, I think Peanut wants to help us, said Annie. How? The way she helped us in the times of ninjas. Annie placed the mouse on the leafy forest floor. Take us to the treehouse, Peanut. The mouse took off. Where'd she go? Said Annie. I don't see her. There, said Jack. He pointed to leaves rustling on the ground. A streak of white passed over the leaves. Yes, there, said Annie. Jack and Annie followed the moving leaves. The streak of white appeared and disappeared, appeared and disappeared. Suddenly, Jack stopped. The forest floor was still. There was no sign of Peanut. Where is she? Asked Jack. He kept staring at the ground. Jack! Jack glanced around. Annie was standing on the other side of the nearby tree. She was pointing up. Jack looked up. The tree house. Oh, whew, Jack said softly. She saved us again, said Annie. She's running up the ladder all by herself. Look! Annie pointed up the rope ladder. Peanut was climbing up one of the ropes. Let's go, Jack said. Annie started up the ladder. Then Jack. They followed Peanut all the way up to the canopy of the rainforest. Now we're on chapter 9. It's called The Thing. Jack and Annie climbed into the treehouse. Peanut was sitting on a stack of books. Annie patted Peanut's little head. Thanks, she said softly. I have to write some notes about the rainforest, said Jack. You find the Pennsylvania book. Annie began searching for the Pennsylvania book. The book that always took them home. Jack pulled out his notebook. He had wanted to take lots of notes here, but all he'd written so far was, the Amazon rainforest is. It's not here, said Annie. What? Jack looked up. He glanced around the treehouse. Annie was right. The Pennsylvania book was nowhere in sight. Was it here before we left home? Said Jack. I don't remember, said Annie. Oh, man, said Jack. Now we can't get back to Frog Creek. That means we'll be here when the vampire bats come out, said Annie. Something came flying through the treehouse window. Ah! Jack and Annie hid their heads. Thud! Something hit the floor. A red fruit! Jack looked up. The monkey was sitting in the window. His head was cocked to one side. He seemed to be grinning at them. You're safe, said Annie. Thanks for saving us, said Jack. The jaguar didn't get him. The monkey just grinned. I have just one question, said Annie. She pointed at the fruit. Why do you keep throwing these at us? The monkey grabbed the fruit. No, don't throw it, said Jack. He ducked, but the monkey didn't throw the fruit. He held it out to Annie. He moved his lips and as if he was trying to say something. Annie stared into the monkey's eyes. He moved with his lips again. Wow, Annie said softly. I understand now. Understand what? Said Jack. Annie took the fruit from the monkey. This is it, she said. The thing we need. What thing? Said Jack. One of the special things we're supposed to find for Morgan, Annie said, to free her from the spell. Are you sure? Said Jack. Before Annie could answer, Jack saw the Pennsylvania book. Look, our book, he said, pointing. We found the thing, and now we could see the book, said Annie. That's the way it works, remember? So the book is back now. Jack nodded. Now he remembered. The ninja master said they wouldn't be able to find the Pennsylvania book until they had found something they were looking for. The monkey screeched with laughter. Jack and Annie looked at him. He was clapping his hands together. Annie laughed with him. How did you know to give this to us? She said. Who told you to do that? The monkey just waved at Jack and Annie. Then he turned and swung away out of the treehouse. Wait, said Jack, looking out the window. Too late. The monkey was gone. He had vanished below the treetops. Goodbye, called Annie. A happy screech came from the mysterious world below. Jack sighed. He picked up his notebook again. He looked at his writing. The Amazon rainforest is... He had to write something before they left. He quickly added, amazing. Jack put away his notebook. Annie picked up the Pennsylvania book. Now it's really time to leave, she said. She turned the picture of the Frog Creek woods. I wish we could go there, she said, pointing at the picture. The wind started to blow. The leaves began to tremble. The treehouse began to spin. It spun faster and faster. Then everything was still. Absolutely still. So what you guys are going to write about today is going to be, what would you have written in the journal? That the rainforest is what? Scary, fun, amazing? What would you write down? And we're also going to make a vampire bat. And I know we already made a red fruit, but we're going to make a different kind of red fruit because that's the mystery that they had to find.